Hello.
Hello. Welcome, Fart Extremists.
How are you, Gavin?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. A lot has changed for us. We have a new situation, which will hopefully make podcast stuff easier and better. Because Gavin lives with me now.
Yeah, we live together.
This is very cool. A new change has occurred. And, we're probably going to start doing a new visual segment. Where we'll actually have, like, a camera set up.
Yeah.
I know that that Connie is working on the YouTube channel for this, where she's, like, setting up temporary visualizers for the episodes that have already come out. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be cool to have all that up. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did we talk about Barbie last episode?
I don't think we did.
So we haven't talked about Barbie and Oppenheimer yet. I
don't think it was out yet when we...
Was it not?
I don't think so, because we
took a backlogged episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
So... Okay. So, yeah. Barbie... And Oppenheimer.
Did you see Oppenheimer?
I have not seen Oppenheimer, but I saw Barbie twice.
You saw Barbie twice? Oh yeah, once was with Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like Barbie?
I actually really liked Barbie.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I did have an issue, though, where there were parts that I was laughing at that not everyone else in the theater was laughing at.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they missed the joke or if it wasn't actually a joke.
What? Well, like what? What was that?
Like there was the part where there was the line where Ken goes like, he was like, once I found out patriarchy wasn't about horses, I wasn't even that interested anymore. It's like, I got bored. I was like, that's hilarious. Like, that's so funny.
Those are good jokes. I think those were jokes. You might have had a shitty audience.
Maybe, but it was like both times.
Oh.
And I was like, what? Or like the part where he was talking about the Mojo Dojo Casa house.
Yeah.
And they're like, you don't need to say all of those words. And he was like, but you do because it feels good. And I thought that was hilarious.
Dude.
But not everybody thought it was funny. And I was like, what the fuck? Am I stupid? Is this not a joke?
Ryan Gosling is like probably one of the like funniest dudes in the world. Like, I didn't realize that, because like he's like not in like comedy roles very often.
Yeah.
But like when he is, he fucking thrives, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
he's just a versatile actor.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, I really enjoyed the movie too. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I was really surprised because we have already talked about this on the pod, but fuck Greta Gerwig movies so hard in the face, dude. Lady Bird is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know if it's the worst I've ever seen, because I've seen some bad movies. But, like, I wasn't a huge fan. It was just, like, an A24 coming-of-age movie, and, like, I don't know. To me, that's just kind of played out for me. Like, I don't care too much about that genre, at least anymore. Because, like, when I first saw Lady Bird, I was like, oh, like, this isn't bad. And then, like, I watched it again, like, a few years later, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like,
see, my thing with Lady Bird is, like, I feel like it comes across like a person who's never, like, had a single problem in their life trying to, like, imagine what it's like to have a problem. Yeah. Like, that's how the movie comes across to me. Like the person writing it has never actually experienced any misfortune ever. The best they can come up with is, like, a girl who goes to private school having a bad relationship with their mom.
I don't know. I I feel like something that's pretty common with Greta Gerwig's writing is that she writes these like lesbian characters.
Yeah.
And then they end up not being lesbians. And it's like...
Is that Lady Bird?
It feels like Lady Bird to me. Like...
I mean, like, I haven't picked up on that, but that makes sense.
Right.
That does make sense.
I also kind of got that vibe with Barbie a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where it was like... It's kind of seemed like Barbie should have been a lesbian. But, like, I mean, I guess they didn't, like, directly, like, talk about it.
Yeah, she doesn't really have any sexual orientation, because I don't think any of them do.
Right. I don't know, but it felt like she was, like Barbie was, like, lesbian coded, but I don't know if that was, like, the intent, and that's just kind of what I got from it.
Right.
Which is possible.
Yeah, I mean,
but
maybe. I mean, like, I think we might be giving Greta Gerwig too much credit by saying that, because it is still toy movie.
That's true. I mean, I guess it is just, like, more or less, like, marketing.
Well, that's the thing that felt fucked up for me.
That was the one thing that I didn't like about the Barbie movie.
Well, because it portrays Mattel as being like blind to the misogyny of it all, and like being capitalist in nature, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense, but then you remember, oh, this movie's fucking licensed and produced by fucking Mattel.
Right.
Like, Mattel would greenlit this movie. It was probably their idea to make a Barbie movie.
Right.
And it's like, okay, cool. Like, you're so self-aware in this big commercial of a movie. Like, the movie's still good.
Yeah.
Like, the creative team behind it is clearly very talented and took it seriously, but it's boring as fuck to watch a movie that has a legitimately good take on, like, the marketing of all of it, and then just as like oh, but we're still made by this, like, this is still, at the end of the day, just a commercial.
Yeah.
For this thing that we're pretending to critique.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I guess that's fair. That's kind of also what I felt, where I was like going into it, I was kind of feeling like, this is capitalist hell.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking capitalist hell. But then I saw the movie, I was like, fuck, this is like a good movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
You know, I was like I really enjoyed the movie, but it was still like, you know, not that it was hard to get past, because, like, obviously I saw the movie twice in theaters, like, days after each other.
Right.
But it was still just, like, something that was present of, like, there's a level of this that is just marketing. Like, I'm sure Barbie's Mattel's sales skyrocketed after this movie.
Yeah.
Like, maybe not skyrocketed, but they definitely went up.
Yeah.
Especially because I looked into it a little bit, and Mattel's, like, sales for Barbie specifically have been down since, like, I want to say, like, 2007, 2009.
Just, like, what? Like, the toys just aren't as popular anymore?
Just not as popular. I think, you know, I mean, I think there's a lot more. There's a lot more options when it comes to, like, dolls like that now.
Yeah. Like, I want Monster High.
I want Monster High. I want Bratz.
Polly
like,
Pocket.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, so, like, that's probably an aspect. I think there was also an aspect of, like, people were talking about, like, you know, the unrealistic, like, beauty standards that, like, Barbie contributed to, right?
Yeah.
Right. And, like, stuff like that. And they touch on that in the movie a little bit.
Yeah, that's, like, probably, like, one of the biggest things about her character.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, but I looked into it, and their sales did go up a little bit after the Barbie movie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm sure. It was like a fucking crazy sensation. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, you know, still there, but I don't think it has to like directly affect the way we enjoy the movie, you know.
White woman, Black Panther.
What?
Can we keep that is that okay?
What do you mean?
It's Black Panther for white women.
This is like when I tried to say Beau is Afraid is Get Out for white people.
Bro.
Which is kind of true.
No, it's not.
I've never seen Get Out. I can't.
You've never seen Get Out?
I've been meaning to watch it for like years.
So what? Do you think it's just like the evil racist movie? You think it's the racist movie from hell? Movie about racist people from hell?
Yeah,
I mean, kind of.
Kind of. I mean, that's kind of what I got from it. That's what people kind of described it to me as.
I mean, more or less. Do you know what a sundown? I think it's called a sundown town. Do you know what that is?
I think so. I have like a general idea. It's like, I'll let you explain. I don't want to make a
podcast.
I don't want to add to the misinformation that we spread constantly.
The misinformation station.
That's what we are, dude.
Yeah.
Like full on.
Yeah. No.
Dude, like that episode with Connie.
Yeah, we just lied.
We just lied.
No, most of that was right. Most of that was true.
We didn't lie. It was just a whole lot of. We actually don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we said that maybe like 8 times. Like, that
yeah.
But, you know, it's fine. We can do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I love being wrong.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Sundown Town.
Yeah, a sundown town. It's like, there are these, like, small towns, mostly in, like, the South and Midwest, that, like, it's like all white people, and like when black people either move in or come to visit or something, they like pretend to be all hospitable, and then they're like, hey, come to this thing, like it'll be cool, and then they kill them and like lynch them, and it's horrible, and they're like,
gotcha. That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, the movie's about that, basically. It's like a horror movie about that happening.
Right. Okay, so like movie about horrible racist people from hell.
Yeah, movie.
It's kind of true. I mean, I don't want to like boil it down to that, but like, I mean,
more or less,
you know, that's like the gist, the very general gist.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be right to think that. Because that is exactly.
Especially never seeing it before.
Sorry, something started playing on my phone.
Yeah, John's checking fucking TikTok right now.
I didn't mean to check TikTok. It was on my phone.
You opened your phone. You pulled up TikTok and then you refreshed your page.
I didn't mean to refresh it. I was trying to get out of the app and it didn't work.
I watched you refresh your page.
Don't give me TikTok accusations. It's not real. You're lying and I can't disprove it.
That's what you were fucking doing.
You're mischaracterizing me. Stop. That would be out of character for me, dude.
Something I want to talk about.
Tell me something you don't know.
Have you heard about what's been going on with Lizzo lately?
Yeah.
So I found out about this yesterday. Do you know? Okay, so basically, for people who don't know, Lizzo is being sued. Lizzo and like the
dance coach
are being sued by some of the dancers that were on tour.
Yeah.
With Lizzo. And do you know like what
shit,
like all of the shit that she's getting sued for? It's like multiple things.
Yeah, I don't know like the full extent. I know a lot of it was just like general overworking, but I noticed that she was also like making them like she was like getting like she was like having people give them like what her weight was, and then like if they were getting too big, she was like firing them and like being
that was
fucked up to them. And
so that was one of the things,
which is crazy.
I'm gonna pull up the list. There was like the stuff with like the body shaming and like getting fired for like gaining weight.
Yeah.
There was some of the dancers said that she was racist, and so was the dance coach. Yeah, that she was like racist.
To who?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know that some of the dancers said that she was racist.
Okay.
And that there was like some sexual harassment.
Whoa.
With like
the
dance coach like constantly like talking about like her like sexual endeavors, and then like asking like the dancers about it, and they weren't comfortable like talking about it, but like the people who would talk about it or like would just like pretend to be chill with it were favored.
Great.
So like it was almost as if like you had to.
Awesome. Awesome.
And then I think she has another thing that she's getting sued for is assault.
What? Who'd she smack?
So what happened was there was this one dancer, and she was like, hey, like from what I understand, she was like, hey, I think there are some things that you need to fix about your work environment here. Mm-hmm. Because like, you know, not everyone feels safe in this environment. Right. And Lizzo basically said like, fuck you, threatened her, and like went to hit her.
Holy
like,
shit.
Put up like a fist, went to like punch her until like another dancer walked in. And then like Lizzo was like like pretending like nothing was going on.
Awesome, dude.
And then you ready for this one?
Oh, okay, it gets worse.
False imprisonment.
Huh? What does that even mean?
I know, I heard about that one, and I was like, what? How do you do that? I was like, what do you mean? False imprisonment. But apparently what happened was, so there was this one dancer, I think she had like a learning disability. So when things were just like explained verbally to her or like shown to her, she would take like a video of it so that she could refer back to it later and practice later. Well, apparently when she was filming one of these, there was a conversation going on between like maybe Lizzo and like someone else. This dancer was not aware of it. Of this, but she just had this video. Well, Lizzo and this dance coach found out and were furious that she had this conversation like on her phone. So they basically said, you have to give us your phone so that we can go through and then delete this video.
Whoa.
But what they did, they took her phone and then locked her in a room.
What?
They locked her in a room for like a day.
What?
For like a whole day.
What the fuck?
Just some random room. And locked her in there until they got into her phone and deleted the video.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Psycho shit.
You know what Lizzo had to say to this?
Huh.
She's like, I can't believe that people would say this about me. She was like, I'm hurting right now. It's like, okay.
Oh man.
Okay. Like I saw her response, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I do not care about you. I was like,
is it a Notes app apology?
Let me pull it up. Pull it up.
Ball Fart Extremists versus Lizzo.
Okay, Lizzo.
We're doing that. Can we also beef with Matt Rife? That's the second thing I want to do.
Oh yeah, we can beef with Matt Rife in a second.
Fuck yeah.
I want to see what she says specifically.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out, 100% a bitch who overworks her.
Oh yeah, that was
dancers.
another thing where she overworked her dancers, where they weren't allowed to leave the stage all day, and one of the dancers like pissed herself.
Awesome.
Because she wasn't allowed to leave the stage.
Cool.
To go to the bathroom. So there was that. Oh, there's also like Lizzo would like bring out all of like the dancers after shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But not all of the dancers wanted to. Sometimes they didn't like. A lot of them were just uncomfortable being around Lizzo.
Oh, great.
But the thing is that the girls who went out with Lizzo were favored.
Awesome.
And there was one situation in Amsterdam where Lizzo brought them to like a strip club.
Yeah.
And she was like making them interact with the like dancers at the strip club.
Right.
When they didn't want to. And was like making them like touch the dancers, making them like catch dildos.
What?
So they were putting dildos in the dancers at the strip club, I think, were putting dildos in their pussies and then shooting them out, and then you had to catch them. It was like a carnival game, basically.
Dude, that's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit I'm on. That's what I do.
So
I do that.
And like the
too.
dancers were not, or like the Lizzo's dancers were not a fan of this. Or did not want to be there, did not want to do this.
Right.
But okay, let me find the statement. Okay, here's the statement. These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing.
Oh, man.
My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually, I choose not to respond to false allegations right off the bat, just saying these are false.
Yeah.
But these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional.
Okay.
But from what it sounds like, Lizzo made them act in an unprofessional manner.
Yeah.
And they were forced to be in situations in which they had to act in an unprofessional manner in order to maintain having a job.
Yeah, this is insane, dude. This is fucking
income.
Also,
so,
like, no one's gonna quit because this is like amazing resume experience to have as an answer. So like, no one's gonna fucking like they're not gonna quit this gig. Like,
so yeah, that whole part is stupid.
Yeah.
And then this next part is, as an artist, I have always been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. My passion comes hard work. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. This is the most corporate bullshit. This is like your like boss who like got caught talking to like the like the new receptionist in a creepy way.
Yeah.
This is that response.
Yeah. Very much. Well, this reminds me a lot of the super mega thing that just happened.
Which we can get into in a second.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, continuing on with this. Next part. This is like a kind of long statement, but next part of this is, I'm not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know that I am not the villain that people and the media have portrayed me to be these last few days.
She's the Joker.
I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something I am not. There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight. Which, hilarious that's the only thing
that she denies.
That she... You're not going to talk about the false imprisonment?
You're not going to talk about putting a person in a room?
You're not going to talk about not letting your dancers leave the stage to the point where they're pissing themselves on stage?
Oh, Jesus.
You're not going to talk about literally making these girls stand on stage for what was it, over 12 hours?
Yeah, dude, that's
no bathroom break, nothing. You're not going to talk about that?
Jesus.
You're kidding. Okay. Next part. I'm hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me up during this difficult time.
Dude.
I hate it when rich people think that they are entitled to be a horrible capitalist CEO.
Yeah.
And think that they are entitled to labor.
Dude, it's
are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know what you mean, dude. I think it's dope.
Okay.
Can you imagine being super pro Lizzo in this situation?
What?
Do you think there are any people who are OMG, my queen Lizzo would never? These are all lies.
There's totally people saying that.
That's so fucking dumb. Imagine being a ride or die for fucking Lizzo.
Well, there's absolutely people like that. I think that we don't see that, we aren't like that because we don't think about Lizzo ever.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Lizzo. I never think about Lizzo.
Yeah.
But,
I think if you think about Lizzo often, that's dumb.
Yeah, but there are totally people who like Lizzo's music a lot.
Yeah.
And, are probably on Lizzo's side on this.
This is insane, though. How could you even?
Yeah.
Although, I know she got that, super mega lawyer. Not super mega, but that crazy ultra lawyer who, defended fucking, Snoop Dogg in his, murder trial, I think.
Right, yeah.
Snoop Dogg's crazy murder trial.
Yeah.
This, insane celebrity lawyer she got for this situation. So she's probably going to win, basically.
Probably, but also, I feel like if you're getting the insane celebrity lawyer, that...
You're guilty.
You're guilty. If you're getting the lawyer that, proved fucking Snoop Dogg's innocence, then I think you're guilty. I think, if you're actively seeking that guy out.
Definitely.
I don't think there's any other reason for that. I don't.
Dude, do you remember when Meghan Trainor was considered fat?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen a picture? Do you ever actually see what Meghan Trainor looked like at that time?
Yeah.
She's not fat even a little.
No.
She's not even chubby at all. She's just a healthy looking woman.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was calling her fat as fuck just because she made a song about having body image issues.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
It's how everyone wanted to skewer Anne Hathaway for a living. I don't know if Anne Hathaway ever actually did anything to deserve everyone wanting her dead.
Why did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know why. I've heard a lot of people say that it seems like everyone just kind of randomly dogpiled on her.
I like Anne Hathaway. I don't know. Did she do something?
No, it was just like in like
People just randomly
I
decided
think
to
it's like the
hate
early
her.
2010s. People were just like on Anne Hathaway's ass.
I don't even know what she did. Like, I don't even know why. But that I feel like that happens with a lot of like celebrities who are women,
Yeah,
where like randomly they will just get dogpiled.
yeah, they'll just
Like
become
that'll
the
happen
enemy.
all the time. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like Taylor Swift, but that happened to Taylor Swift for sure.
Yeah,
Which,
she has that one song. She goes, "You're gay."
yeah, which like
I like that. She has that.
I'm not like I don't like Taylor Swift. I will criticize Taylor Swift because of actual shit that
Yeah.
but like people just hated her.
like her jet emissions.
Her fucking jet emissions.
How she's responsible for climate change.
Yeah,
Fault.
or
It's literally Taylor Swift's fault.
or
Taylor Swift is
did you
gonna
watch-
cause the end of the world.
did you watch the fucking Miss America documentary?
No.
Where it's just like about her. There's
What?
this part. There's this part in it where I think it was for her album Reputation. She was not nominated for a Grammy
Okay.
for that record. That was the first time that had happened in
She
like
was
a
not
while.
nominated.
She was not nominated, and she was really upset about it to where she cried, and she included this in her documentary about her.
Did she make it? Did she make the documentary?
I'm pretty sure. Like,
Okay.
I think like it just follows her and like her life.
Great.
Like at that point, but she like made this whole. There was just this whole scene dedicated to her being upset that she was not nominated for a Grammy once. Every other record she had been nominated for a Grammy, just not this one, because guess what? That album fucking sucked.
Dude,
That one was a stinker.
I'm gonna be honest. If I were her, I would have killed myself.
It was
It
like,
would have been over for me. I wouldn't have been able to recover.
like that's so stupid, right? Like that's insane.
No, she's right.
That's insane. Though. Like no, like in all seriousness, like does that not piss you off?
No, it's stupid. It's dumb.
Like that makes me really mad.
It's dumb as fuck.
Because there are some great artists out there who are like probably better songwriters, better singers, better musicians than Taylor Swift will ever be, who will never get nominated for a Grammy,
Yeah,
let alone win a Grammy.
right.
That's just insane to me.
She also has like an honorary doctorate in like music theory. Mm-hmm. I think from like some like crazy music school. Like they just gave it to her. Honorary degrees are so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how many like actors have like honorary theater degrees? Mm-hmm. Like I think Jim Carrey has an honorary theater degree, and he was like a stand-up.
Ben Affleck.
He has an honorary theater degree.
Yeah, because he just or something like that.
Because Ben Affleck got famous just from like making scripts with Matt Damon, right?
Yeah, I think Matt Damon also has one.
Yeah, because that's what it was, wasn't it? That like they just were like guys who like kind of knew Kevin Smith
Yeah,
and like wrote a script.
more or less.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know.
dude, fucking Good Will Hunting, good movie.
That's a really good movie.
It's a good movie.
I like that movie a lot. That's probably one of my favorite movies.
Robin Williams, good in that movie.
Yeah, Robin Williams makes that movie.
Dude, Robin Williams is awesome. Robin Williams, like, you seen his fits in the 90s? Mm-hmm. Those are crazy, dude.
Those
he was
are
wearing
crazy.
tech wear in the 90s. Mm-hmm. This dude is insane.
Dude was nuts.
Also, like, probably one of the best stand-up comedians, like, of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'd suck his dick if he was alive. No, I'd suck his dick and he's dead.
right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was
I would turn myself.
saying.
I would turn myself really small into an ant and live in his chest hair. If I could.
Oh my god.
Why are you mad? Get closer to the microphone.
I just need to process that.
Gavyn is like completely laying down. Like I made Gavyn fall straight into a coma.
No,
I would basically grow really, really small, live on his chest hair, and then grow really, really big, so that way we'd be spooning, and he'd fall in love with me, and I'd be his little ant boy friend. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do if I knew Robin Williams while he was alive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was Matt Damon, basically.
Okay.
That's what I would be if I was in Jumanji.
Jumanji?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, if I was in Jumanji.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What are you talking about? Where did Jumanji come up?
It's a Robin Williams movie!
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
Stupid?
I thought you were saying Matt Damon was in Jumanji.
Fucker.
That's why I was confused. I was like, what the he was not in Jumanji.
Yeah, I can be Matt Damon sometimes. It's situational who I am, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
But most of the time, Jumanji?
I mean, just any Robin Williams movie, really.
Hook?
Yeah, dude. I'm a little ant in Hook. I'm Tinkerbell. Is she in it?
Is she in Hook?
Is Tinkerbell in Hook? Z's over here there nodding, saying yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna say yes.
Isn't the plot of Hook that like Peter Pan grows up, becomes just a guy?
Pretty sure.
That's crazy.
And then
I thought the whole thing was that he can't grow up.
Well, because he's in Neverland.
Oh, and then he leaves Neverland?
He leaves Neverland and then just becomes a dude.
Isn't that the title of that one, like, Michael Jackson movie? That documentary
Neverland?
Finding Neverland, leaving Neverland?
Something like that, but that's what he called his, like, theme park.
Yeah, that was, like, his, like, theme park house sex ring, basically.
Yeah, basically. Do you believe in the Michael Jackson allegations?
Yes, of course I believe in the Michael Jackson allegations. Macaulay Culkin was destroyed.
Well, Macaulay Culkin also said that Michael Jackson is innocent.
I thought that was the other. No, I thought it was that he was the one who was against him.
No, Macaulay Culkin
vouched for him.
Oh. It was a bunch of other kids.
Was it a different Culkin that was against him? Because there was multiple Culkins.
Hold on, let me. How do you spell his name?
Gavyn fact checker rings.
I just need to make sure that we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
How do you spell how the fuck do you spell his name?
C M A C A L A U.
Macaulay Culkin on Michael Jackson. Yeah. Macaulay Culkin said he never saw Michael Jackson abuse anyone and also denied that the singer had ever behaved inappropriately with him.
Interesting. I don't know why I thought it was the opposite.
Yeah, so...
But still, no, I think he's the worst. I believe that
I do still think it is odd that Michael Jackson was hanging out with children. And I just... Based on how weird of a guy Michael Jackson was, it seems... I don't see a situation in which that would not be the case.
And he openly admitted to sleeping side by side with children. Mm-hmm. He said that they were his friends. He, at one point, a child was able to accurately describe Michael Jackson's penis. Mm-hmm. And that was proved in court. Like, they had a picture of his dick. Mm-hmm. And the kid, without seeing the picture, was able to describe exactly what it was. Right. Because he had, like, a birthmark on his dick that the kid knew about. Mm-hmm. And, like, that was, like, a situation. So it's like, yeah, he's a sexual predator. Like, undoubted.
Yeah. I think it's crazy that people still, like, defend him.
Yeah.
Even though it's like... he absolutely did that. Like,
Yeah. No, it's fucking stupid.
I don't know. But people don't want to believe that Michael Jackson is capable of that.
People don't want to believe.
People don't want to believe. And like when you like talk about, there is still some diehard Michael Jackson fans.
Yeah.
So like us talking about this, there's a good chance people will come after us.
No one listens to this show.
No one listens to this, but if they found this, there's a chance that people will like come after us.
No one even give a
because
fuck.
Anthony Fantano, I heard about. He said that like the album Thriller was just okay. I think.
Yeah.
He was like, it's not Michael Jackson's best record, and people went after him and found out that he got a divorce from his wife. And like they found like the document, and then were like posting it on Twitter and like adding him and being like, is this you? And he was like, okay. Like,
bro, Fantano's been having a rough go at it. He's getting like sued right now.
Why?
I don't know anything about that situation. I'm not gonna pretend that I do, but he's getting sued.
Probably by Michael Jackson fans.
No, it's like a crazy big company. I think it's like Activision or something.
Why?
I don't know.
Hold on. What? I'm gonna Google it. This is insane. Why is
another Google episode? Let's fucking go, everyone.
What? Anthony Fantano.
Yeah.
Sued. On July 24th, Call of Duty maker Activision.
Call of Duty maker. That's gonna be my new bio.
Filed a lawsuit in California alleging the YouTuber Anthony Fantano is misusing intellectual property law and leveraging the popularity of a widespread TikTok voice clip he created for financial gain.
What?
The company
What
said...
does Activision care?
I don't know. The company said that Fantano, widely known as the internet's busiest music nerd, has embarked on a scheme to sue certain users of the clip unless they pay him extortionate amounts of money, with Activision apparently being Fantano's largest target. The center of the dispute is a widely used voice of Fantano saying, "It's enough slices." Oh, okay. The clip originates... Yeah, we all know where that came from.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, the clip originates in a 2021 TikTok that features Fantano reacting to a pizza being cut into increasingly smaller slices.
Okay.
Fantano...
It's so much funnier me just trying to imagine this video based on that description.
Fantano looks on appreciatively for a while, but the slicing doesn't stop, prompting him to eventually scream the now famous line, "It's enough slices."
Okay.
The video garnered millions of views and spawned thousands of copycats, leading Activision to create their own rendition of the meme in a now deleted June 2023 TikTok, promoting some Crash Bandicoot shoes. Apparently, Fantano wasn't about it, alleging it created a false endorsement of the product without him actually being associated with it. He sent the company a cease and desist letter on June 20th. So he's suing Activision.
Well, but then I thought they were trying to sue him back.
Probably. Honestly, I think that's fine.
I think the whole thing is dumb.
I think it's dumb, but like, I mean, I don't care if Anthony Fantano is suing a big corporation.
No, I think it's the other way around. I think he sent them a cease and desist, which is not a lawsuit. That's him threatening a lawsuit. But then they are suing him back for unfair defense over like unlawful defense, because he's not in legal grounds to sue over that.
Okay.
I think is what it is. Because
Oh,
they
okay.
said in the beginning that they were suing him over unfairly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how to describe that. My words aren't functioning. But
Right. Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So I think
don't-
they're suing in response to a cease and desist.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
And they're definitely going to win because they're a massive corporation.
yes. So,
I think it's all dumb.
all of it's stupid. I don't know why Anthony Fantano cares that much. But,
I don't know why Anthony Fantano cares that much. I don't think it's good for an insanely large corporation to sue one guy. I think it's all fucked up. I think it's all dumb.
well, because they were... I guess it said that he wanted like a six-figure settlement.
That's so stupid. He wouldn't have won that.
He wouldn't have won that.
That's why I think it's kind of lame for Activision to countersue so bad, because if they had just let him like even try to go forward with that, it would have not even.
Yeah.
Like I doubt the court would have even supported it. They
No.
would have probably just been like, fuck this.
They would have probably been like, no, you're not getting your money, and Activision would have been fine.
Yeah.
But now they're trying to get money from him.
And it's like,
which
Jesus
that's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, okay, like, he was trying to get money from, like, a business.
Yeah, he's trying to like cuck a business a little bit, but he's stupid. Doesn't know that it won't work.
And then this business is like, you know what? We're just going to sue a singular guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It's all fucking lame.
that's
all
lame as hell.
Yeah.
You can't just be suing a guy as like a business.
You can't sue a guy.
You can't. I mean,
Don't you know that suing a guy is wrong?
I mean, you can totally sue a guy. That's,
No, you can't.
Okay.
You can't just sue a guy.
Okay.
Don't sue a guy like that.
Okay. That's fine.
That's fine.
Joan, you're really bad at doing yes and.
What?
You're really bad at yes anding.
Don't you shut me down.
No, I didn't. You said, because I said, it's not cool to sue a guy, and then you said, you can't just sue a guy. And it's like, okay, where do I go with that? Joan bad at improv de huff.
Okay.
Joan.
You failed improv, didn't you?
No.
Were you in improv class?
I had to for a second in school.
Was it was it that
It wasn't.
class, or was it like a part of another class?
It was. I'm not. I think it was its own class.
Weird. Yeah, you went
it
to
was-
a weird school.
I went to a weird school for a little bit, but it was more. It wasn't based on how good you were at it. It was based on if you participated or not.
Right.
Because obviously, improv is kind of difficult.
What would you sue me for?
What would I sue you for?
Yeah, what would you try to sue me for?
What would I try to sue you for?
I would try to sue you for... I think I could easily convince a court that you have been, like, gaslighting me and emotionally abusing me into financial ruin.
Oh, why? Why?
I think that I could do that easily because I've been purposely mislabeling all my Venmo transactions to you to create a false paper trail.
So what do you mean you've been mislabeling them?
You thought that they were all like little funny non sequiturs, but in reality they all tell a story for every time I pay you back for dinner. I've been secretly putting clues that show that I don't really want to be sending this money.
John, that wouldn't work.
What do you mean?
You would be able to see my bank. I could show my bank statements.
No. The Venmo transactions are real. It's not a question of the existence of the transaction.
No. That's what I'm saying though. Is that yeah, you're paying me back for dinner, but you're trying to make it seem like as you're doing something,
No.
like you're paying me for something else. That wouldn't work because I could just pull up the bank statements for that specific time.
It's also not a question though necessarily of what I'm paying for. It's why I'm paying for it and how I feel about paying for it.
Well,
and I have a really good fucking lawyer. I have Lizzo's lawyer. I have Lizzo's lawyer, and the situation is basically like I'm going to win it, because
So, okay, wait, let's get your story straight.
let's get my fucking story straight.
So what
Gavyn.
is the story exactly? So it's that you don't want to be paying me, which understandable. I don't.
Well,
I don't want to give you rent money, but like it's understandable. But
I'm using the money situation as a way to paint a larger picture about your emotional abuse and gaslighting.
okay, so what overall are you suing me for?
Emotional distress, I think.
Emotional distress. Okay, so financially, what are your other examples?
That's evidence.
That's evidence. Okay, what is your other example? Like what for emotional distress?
I'm basically just gonna lie. I'm basically just gonna go in and be like, yeah, Gavyn is mean to me all the time. I'm gonna use last episode as evidence, actually. The episode of Fury.
What did I
That's
even...
a few episodes ago.
What did I say
You were
in that?
mean as fuck.
I was mean as fuck?
You're mean as fuck.
What did I even say in that episode? I don't remember.
Hey, you know you're mean as hell.
Okay, I really don't think you'd be able to... This would pass. Because your whole
You're
thing
bad
is
at
just...
yes-anding me. You're shutting me down.
You're...
Everyone knows that like law school and improv class is basically the same thing. It's all yes-anding, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's all the same
that's
thing.
what a
That's more or less what being a lawyer is just being really good at improv. Like if I had a defense lawyer, like if for some reason I had a public defense lawyer, and I was like, look, dude, are we gonna win this? And he was like, well,
yes, and
he was like, yeah. He was like, well, I did go to Juilliard for improv. And I'd be like, all right, we're winning this shit, dude. We got this.
what's that one school in Boston that's like a comedy school?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like Everston something.
I don't know.
Boston Comedy College.
That's really funny that exists.
Emerson, yeah. Emerson College. It has undergraduate comedic arts as a degree.
That's a funny degree.
I would so go to Emerson.
For real?
Yeah, dude.
Damn, okay.
I would get an undergraduate in comedic arts and I would get a job. Obviously.
Right.
Fucking idiot.
What do you even learn in that class?
How to be funny. How to write funny. How to act funny. You know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why you need a...
They teach you how to say
course.
yes and. It's basically a law degree. Like, you can use that undergraduate.
It's a law degree.
You can use that undergrad. It's not a Bachelor of Fine Arts. It's law. And then you can go to, like, Harvard Law to get your master's, you know?
You could take the bar exam after that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, I went to fucking Emerson. Yeah, I interned at Funny or Die. Let me be a fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at UCB, which is now closed down due to several sexual assault allegations. It's okay, though. They gave us Paul Rust.
Paul Rust?
Yeah, they gave us Paul Rust.
Okay.
So we're fine. As long as we have Paul Rust, we'll always be okay. I think they also gave us... Is Kristen Wiig UCB?
I don't know.
Oh, no, she was the Groundlings. That's what she did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that should have been me. I should have been Kristen Wiig.
Love Kristen Wiig.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, UCB, University of California, Berkeley, you know. different things, but one of them is ultimate cock bulge.
That's so fucking stupid.
What do you mean?
That's so fucking stupid, but it's so good. It's so...
Ultimate cock bulge. You don't fuck with it. You don't fuck on that.
I fuck it.
I fuck it.
God damn it!
Fuck.
God, fuck. Oh shit!
Stupid.
Remember the first time I did that on the podcast and you freaked out?
Yeah, I had a good time. I went,
Yeah, and I was going like, I'm so fucking good.
It's because you are stupid.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that is fine. Okay, bye guys.